بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum. Hi friends, welcome to another episode of 3D learning. In today's episode we will continue cinema 4D learning. Today we will do modeling of basic real life object with basic object of cinema 4D. For this purpose I will click on cube object. It will insert in viewport as well as in object manager. We will create table with this cube, which is very basic thing in our real life. First I will create tabletop by reducing size along y-axis. I will select object in object manager, and in attribute manager I will select object tab. To reduce thickness I will enter 10 in size Y box. I will increase length along x-axis by entering 600 in size X box. In Z-axis I will keep 200, which is width of tabletop. Rename it by double click on object manager and type tab top. Same way I will create legs. Again insert cube. Change dimensions of cube, type 10 cm in size X box. Y-axis keep 200 and type 10 cm in size X box to keep length and width equal. After this, click middle mouse button and select top view with middle mouse button. Currently you cannot see a complete tabletop, only edges are visible in viewport. Press H key to frame all the objects. Now you can see all objects, and you can see currently leg is placed in center of the tabletop. I have to move this leg on the corner. Total length of table is 600 and leg is in the center. It means 300 right side and 300 left side. So first I have to move 300 along positive x-axis. Select leg object, then go to coordinate tab in attribute manager. Then enter 300 in X position box. You can see it moves toward right side. If you zoom in, then you will see center of leg object aligned with the edge of tabletop. But I want to align edge with edge. So half of leg width in x-axis I have to minus from the X position. As we know, size X is 10 cm and half will be 5 cm. So I will minus 5 from X position. With 300 I will enter minus 5. Now you can see in x-axis edges are aligned. Same way I will move leg along z-axis. Width of tabletop is 200, so I have to move 100 along positive z-axis. I will enter 100 in z position box. Leg will move upside. Again you can see center of leg aligned with edge. I will bring it back as I did before. Half of width I will minus from z position. This time I will type minus 10 divided by 2 with 100 to minus half of width. I did this because sometimes numbers are so big or with decimal fraction and difficult to get half value. So you can do this type of small calculation in these boxes. Now you can see leg is aligned with edges of tabletop. Press H to frame all. Press middle mouse button and select perspective view with middle mouse button. You can see leg has been aligned with the corner of tabletop, but half of leg is still above the tabletop. Now I will align top of leg with base of tabletop. For this purpose, half of length I will move along negative y-axis. Press middle mouse button, select right or front view. I will select front view. As I know total length of leg is 200, so I have to move 100 along negative y-axis. Go to Y position box and enter negative 100. It came down, but top of leg now aligned with center of thickness of tabletop. I will move half of thickness more towards negative side. In Y position I will type negative 10 divided by 2. Now you can see leg top aligned with the base of tabletop. Double click on tube object and rename it tab leg 1. Now I will create duplicates of this leg. Press and hold control key and with left mouse button drag leg object downside. Another leg is created on same place. Now this leg I will move to opposite side of x-axis, or you can say negative x-axis. It is so simple. Select second leg and go to coordinate tab of attribute manager and just type negative with current value of X position. You can see it will align opposite side. Now select both legs with Ctrl or Shift key. Then again press and hold Ctrl key and create two more duplicates of legs. Now need to move these newly created legs toward negative Z axis. Do the same as did with X position. Type negative with 95 in Z position box. You can see these are aligned perfectly. Now you can see table has been created. It is better to group all parts of table so it will behave like one unit. Before grouping, just for symmetry, I will select all legs and bring them down under the table top. Now select all parts of table, then right click and select group object. Shortcut key is Alt G. As you can see, now all objects are parts of null. Whenever you group the object, then this null will be created. You can change the name of null. It shows that all of these objects are child of null object and the null is parent of these objects. It means if I will make any change in null, it will reflect accordingly to its child objects. Look, if I move null, then all parts of table move in same direction. With Ctrl Z, I will bring back to default position. But if I move any of child object, then you can see other object will not follow. Bring back with Ctrl Z. All child object will follow parent object, but parent object will not follow child object. This is called parent-child relationship in Cinema 4D. We will use it frequently in our modeling. When you select null and zoom in viewport, you will notice that it is just a dot. You can change it. Select Object tab in Attribute Manager. Currently in Display tab, dot is selected. You can change it to rectangle. Now if you rotate scene, this rectangle is also rotating with scene camera. As you can see, it is because of orientation attribute. Currently there is camera selection. I will select XZ to align rectangle with XZ plane. Press middle mouse button and switch to top viewport. Now increase the size of rectangle, bring it equal to the tabletop size. Increase radius attribute and also change aspect ratio to get required size of rectangle. Now you can see it is almost equal to the tabletop size. Currently, this rectangle is in the center of the table, but sometimes I want to align on the base or top of table, just for convenience. In this situation, if I will move null, then you will see all parts of table move together because of parent-child philosophy. First, I will select all parts of the table and with left mouse button, I will drag it out from null. Now select null and move it down along negative y-axis. Use right or front view. I will use right view this time. I will bring it down. Select Coordinate tab in Attribute Manager and observe Y position value. You can see almost -205. It will align properly. So I will enter directly -205 in Y position. Come to Perspective view. Again select all objects and make childs of null object. Now double click on null and change it to table. So your table created properly. Now we will create chair. For chair again I will insert cube. Cube is also inserted in Object Manager. Here you can see that this table is creating hurdle in next modeling. If you see in front of table there is two dots. Some people call it traffic lights. If you click on it one time it will be green and you click second time its color change to red. In viewport table is disappeared now. It is only disappeared from viewport. If you click on render view button, you can see it is still visible in render. If you want that it will not even render, then click 2 times on downside traffic light to make it red. Now I will start modeling of chair. Rename this cube to seat. CH seat. Because I will create seat of chair first, select Object tab in Attribute Manager and enter 10 in Y box to reduce thickness. Keep length 150 in size X box. Enter size Z also 150 to make it square. Seat has been created. Now insert another cube to create chair leg. Rename it to CH leg 1. Reduce size X and enter 10. Same value enter in size Z. Length in size Y reduced to 150 because usually chair is lower than table. Same way as we did with legs of table, I will align chair legs. Select top view, select coordinate tab in attribute manager. I know I have to move half of length of seat on positive x-axis, so I will enter 150 divided by 2 in x position box. Then I will minus 5 to align edges. It is aligned properly now. As we know the seat is square, so copy x value with Ctrl C and paste it in Z box. You can see it is aligned properly. Create duplicate of this leg with Ctrl key. Now move second leg to opposite side of x-axis or negative side of x-axis. Just enter negative with x value. It has been shifted to other corner. Now select both legs with Ctrl or Shift key and create duplicate. This time enter negative with Z value. You can see both are aligned in corner. Press H to frame all. If you see perspective view, you will notice that half of all 4 legs is above the seat. I did this deliberately to show you how you can move all together easily. Select all legs with Shift key, go to front view. You cannot see anything, press H key to frame all. As we know, total length of legs is 150, so half of length I will bring down towards negative side along y-axis. Enter minus 150 divided by 2 in Y position box. Minus half of seat thickness. Further enter minus 10 divided by 2. Legs are aligned. Press H key. Go to perspective view. You can see legs are perfectly aligned. Now I will create back of chair. Select seat of chair, then select rotate tool. To create duplicate, press and hold Ctrl key, then highlight axis along which you want to create duplicate. Then press and hold left mouse button, and after this press Shift key so we can rotate duplicate at fixed degree. Now rotate till 90 degrees. After this release mouse button as well as Shift key. So duplicate created at right angle. Now if I again select move tool or selection tool, you will notice that coordinate is also moved and aligned with the duplicate object. Sometimes it makes complication in calculation. So for time being, I will shift it to world coordinate. Now switch to top viewport and same way move back towards positive Z axis. Enter in position Z box 150 divided by 2, then it will shift upside. Now minus half of thickness again from Z position. Enter minus 10 divided by 2. It is aligned in Z axis. Same way shift the back towards positive Y axis. As you can see, currently half of back is lower than the seat position. To move it up in Y axis, enter 150 divided by 2 in Y position. Then again add half of thickness in Y position, which is 10 divided by 2. Now chair is created. I will rename it to chair back for better understanding. I will type ch back. And for symmetry, better to arrange objects, I will bring all legs down under seat. Now I will group all of them in different way. First, I will create null, then convert it to rectangle in display of object tab. Orientation will be XZ. With middle mouse, switch to top viewport and increase the size by using radius attribute. It is almost equal to seat size. Now shift it to base of chair as we did with table. In front or right view you can align properly. See Y position in coordinate tab. It is going to align almost minus 155. Enter this value in Y position. After that, select all object of chair and make it child of null. As you can see, down arrow is appeared. It means these objects going to be child now. Now change the name of null and type chair. Collapse chair tree. Now unhide table by click traffic light. Now I will align the chair. With middle mouse button select top viewport, press H key to frame all, click on Z coordinate and move chair upside. Also move left in X coordinate. I think it is better here. Press and hold Control key and create duplicate. Align it. Now select both chair and with Control key create two more chairs. Bring them down in Z coordinate. These two chairs need to rotate to align properly with table. Again select top viewport, press H key to frame all, select rotate tool, highlight green circle of Y coordinate, press and hold left mouse button, then press and hold shift key, then drag mouse and rotate till 180 degrees. Now this is your complete chair table set. One thing you can observe that base of chair is higher than base of table. I will bring chairs on same level. Select selection tool, then select all chairs and bring all of them on same level. Come to right viewport, press H key, then align bases of chairs with table base. They are aligning almost -205. I will enter directly in Y position. Now table chair set looks better. Now I will render. They look grey and simple. I will assign material to them for better look. Come to Material Manager, click on Create menu, then select New Material. You can assign material on Object Manager or directly to object in Viewport. But I will assign material to table in Object Manager. Same way, I will create another material, double click on it. I will change color to brown. Now assign it to chair. You can create duplicate of this material in Object Manager with Control key and you can assign it to other. Press and hold Control key and drag and drop material to other chairs one by one. Now render. Okay friends, it is start of basic modeling. Hope you like it. If you like it, please share it. See you in next video. Till that time, ma salama, Allah Hafiz, bye bye.